Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to show you guys how to make the most yummy chin chin ever. So we're going to need some flour. I'm using 500 grams of flour here, and we're also going to need butter. Okay, so this is my margarine, and then some baking powder. Also we need milk flavor, that's powder milk flavor, and then salt, and then milk, liquid milk. We have one egg, and then sugar. This is my sugar. Also I'm using vanilla flavor and milk emulsion. This is milk emulsion here. So I'm going to start by cracking my egg into my plate. Into the egg I'm going to add my vanilla flavor and my milk emulsion. Yes, and then I'll mix it very well together. I'll mix it until everything comes together very well. Yeah, as you can see on the screen, I'm trying to mix it together, and then I'll put it aside. I bring my flour. To my flour, add my sugar, add my milk powder, my milk flavor. Yeah, the powdered milk flavor, and then I'll add my, yeah, that's my powder milk flavor. Add my salt. Yes, that's my salt. I also added my baking powder, just a little. Okay, I'll leave everything in the description box, every ingredient. A little bit of baking powder, and then I mix it very well with a spoon. I mix everything together until it combines very well. I just have to mix all my dried ingredients. Yes, then I added my butter. Yeah, I added my butter. After adding my butter, I went with my hands and I mixed my butter in with the flour, with the dried ingredients very well. You have to make sure you mix it very well, okay? Yes, just have to mix that very well. And then after mixing it, you have to add your wet ingredients now, which is egg, the egg mixture. Yes, and the milk. Okay. Okay, I forgot to mention my nutmeg and cinnamon. Yes, I used both these flavors. I almost forgot to add it, but I ended up adding it. Yes, you can use one if that's what you have, either the nutmeg or the cinnamon, but I used the both of them. Yes, and then I mix it very well. So you have to mix it all very, very well. Yes, and then into it you now add your wet ingredients, which is the egg mixture and your milk. Okay, so I pour in my egg mixture, the egg, the vanilla, and the milk emulsion. Yes, into it I went with my milk. That's the Hollandia milk that I'm using, the VAP. I'm using one, the 220 ml. So yes, I used one full one. I ended up using more because I did not use water for this chin chin. So I added more milk until I got the dough that I was looking for. So I started trying to mold my dough at this moment. Try to mold my dough together to form a dough. Yes, that was what I was trying to do. I went with my hands. You have to massage it. Try to bring everything together with your hands. Okay. Yes, you just have to try and do that. Keep going and keep going. It doesn't happen immediately. Okay. You have to add more water if it's too strong, it's not coming together, or more milk. For me, I'm using milk. I did not use water for this. I added more milk until I was able to form my dough. So yeah, you have to use either water or milk. If you don't have milk, you use water, it will still come out very nice. Okay. Yes, at this point I have formed my dough. I'll let it sit for a few minutes before I start rolling it out and then frying it. Yes, this is my dough. I had to let it sit for a bit and then I brought it out. I have to flour my working board now. That's flour. I just sprinkled some flour so it doesn't stick. And then this is my dough. I divided it, yeah, to make it easier for me to work with. I divided it into three places. Yeah, you can do as much as you want. And then I went with one of the dough that I divided and I started working it, trying to bring it together before I start rolling it. Yes, you have to roll it now with your rolling pin, okay? Roll it until you get it thin, until it becomes thin. Yes, just roll it. You can use bottle for this, or if you don't have rolling pin at home, yes, you can use bottle. You have to work with what you have, okay? So you roll it nicely until you get the thickness that you want. I want it thin, so I roll it till it was thin. Yeah. After rolling it, you have to start cutting it. I use the a pizza cutter here to cut it. I was actually still rolling it. Yeah, it does not happen immediately. You have to be patient with it and roll it until you get the consistency. And then with my pizza cutter, I started cutting it into my desired shape. You can do any shape that you want. Have fun and do whatever you want with it. But I did the typical Nigerian chin chin shape, which is the little square. Yeah. So that's how you do it. You just cut it. It does not have to be perfect. Mine is not perfect. Yeah, you just cut it to any shape that you want. Okay. And then yes, I kept cutting it here. I was still cutting it. This is why I like to use the milk. I notice with milk it does not stick. Yeah, it does not stick that much. It does not come together and make it hard to work with. So that way you don't have to add too much flour. But with water, I have noticed that it sticks together so much with water, and you have to keep adding flour, to make it easier to work with. But with only milk, it's so much easier. It does not stick to your board, does not stick together. You can see it's easy to work with. It's separating already. It's not coming together. Yes, that was it. I cut all of them into the tiniest square shape. This was my desired shape. Yeah, this is the shape I wanted to go for. So after cutting it, I sprinkled flour in a bowl and I poured it into the bowl. Yeah, I sprinkled some flour into the bowl before pouring it. That's the bowl. I had to add a bit of flour so it does not stick to the bowl. Yeah, after that, I did the remaining dough, the remaining two. I cut my dough into three, so I did the remaining two just like this. And then I went ahead and heat my oil up till it was hot. You want to make sure your oil is hot, okay? Don't want to just put it in cold oil to soak oil, and it will not be nice. It will soak all the oil, so your oil have to be hot. After which you start frying. This is me frying my chin chin now. And note, you have to always stir it. Yeah, don't just put it and leave it and go. You have to stir it consistently so it does not burn. When it's golden brown like so, you bring it out and the chin chin is ready. Very yummy. This chin chin is very yummy and very milky. As you can already tell from the recipe, I used a lot of milk and it was so yummy. It was very crunchy and everybody loved it. And I hope you get to try it as well. If you did, after trying it, come back and Tell me what you think.